hinting at a thaw in India-US trade relations, Chief Economic Advisor Anantha Nageswaran has expressed optimism that the penal tariff imposed on certain imports will likely be withdrawn from November 30th. The CEA has also said that considering the recent developments, he believes that the penal tariff will not be there after November 30th. So there is certainly a thaw in US-India ties. In fact, he has expressed optimism that the penal tariff imposed on certain imports will likely be withdrawn after November 30, signaling a potential ease of trade restrictions.
The banks. If you look at RBI data, and I don't expect that all of you will do so, but if you look at RBI data, Handbook of Statistics, it shows funds raised by Indian industry from the banks, non-banks, capital markets, commercial paper issuance. The average growth rate in the last 6 years is 28.5% per annum, year after year after year. So in other words, growth in bank credit is not the only parameter of lending appetite or borrowing appetite or investment. Overall, resource mobilized in the economy has been growing at a very, very good rate in the last 6 years, which is also a sign of a healthy economy, by the way. Now, this is where I think all of us are worried about, and I will take some time to talk about the tariff here. Yes, not only the original reciprocal tariff of 25% plus the penal tariff of 25%, both were not anticipated. I still believe that geopolitical circumstances may have led to the second 25% tariff, but considering recent developments in the last couple of weeks and so on, I do believe, I have no particular basis to say so, just my intuition, that the penal tariff will not be there beyond November 30th. I mean, it's not a statement of based on any concrete indicator or evidence. It's my hope that given the recent developments which we see in terms of both countries finding an off-ramp and reaching out to each other, and including the important negotiator being in India in the first 2 days of this week, I do believe that there will be a resolution in the next couple of months on the penal tariff and hopefully on the reciprocal tariff also. So whatever impact that is there because of the affected sectors, which by the way is 45% of overall exports to the US, and in the first 5 months of the current financial year, we have already exported half the amount we exported last year to the US, etc. Keeping all those things in mind, we hope that the impact will be limited to the current financial year. Of course, if it continues into the next financial year, there will be an impact on growth, but it's hard to quantify these things because it is not just the actual export loss, which is very easy to calculate. That's a very small sum. But naturally, it will have implications for sentiment, investments, employment in those industries, and therefore consumption, etc., which is very difficult to quantify and it will be very imprecise.